What's going on? We should be live here. So this is gonna be really test audio. What's going on? We should be live here. Okay, that sounds good.
Hybrids to choose from. There's one for everyone. Toyota. Let's go.
So Giants, game 2 of the series against the Dodgers, bullpen game. I don't know why they're doing a bullpen game in September. 6 games below 500. I don't know why a bullpen game, but see if it pans out. Hunter Pence Wall of Fame ceremony tonight. Dodgers have Arias, their best pitcher this year at least. So it's gonna be tough for the Giants with their bullpen who's been bad this year against Dodgers' best pitcher Arias. Yeah.
Giants take the field.
Giants wearing their Saturday blacks.
John Brebbia as we get ready for the Dodgers and Giants. Our game time weather is brought to you by the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk.
The weather here at Game Time at Oracle Park is
this weekend, and you can buy your wristband online and save $10. Well, what's it like here at the park?
62 degrees, breezy, 16 mile per hour winds to the west, and 81%
humidity
humidity.
is high, and as always, it's breezy. Let's take a look at the lineup that John.
So the Dodgers lineup stacked. Mookie Betts batting leadoff MVP candidate. Trey Turner, another MVP candidate, batting second, shortstop. 97 RBIs, which is fourth in the NL. Freddie Freeman, MVP candidate, batting third. Will Smith, very good hitting catcher, batting cleanup. Max Muncy, giant killer, fifth. Justin Turner, DHing, batting sixth. Chase Thompson, seventh. Joey Gallo, eighth. And Gavin Lux, ninth. John Brebbia, the opener for the Giants, on the mound. 68th appearance, fifth start, 6-1 record, 2.83 ERA. He's been reliable. 60 and a third inning, 16 walks, 49 strikeouts, giving up 4 bombs, 259 opponent average.
It's the first inning, which could be a little bit different, but he handles it well. Let's take a look at our StatCast 3D.
Brebbia throws slider, fastball. That's it.
Basically, two-pitch guy, four-seam fastball,
50-50, so either slider or a four-seamer.
It's a little more creative than just throwing it one way. I mean, he can flatten it out, he can put some tilt onto it.
So Mookie Betts bats lead off.
John Brebbia is not afraid. So we got a bullpen game on this Saturday night, night where Hunter Pence was honored. Crowd kind of has that Hunter Pence.
Mookie Betts batting 274, 34 bombs, 77 RBIs, 346 on base percentage, 554 slugging percentage. It's been very good.
It was wonderful. Here's Mookie Betts.
First pitch to Mookie
Waits, and the first pitch of the ball game
is inside. Call the ball.
As we get started at 6:06, so not bad.
So one home plate umpire Tripp Gibson, first base umpire Mike Mashinsky, second base Shane Levensparger, and third base umpire is John Lipka. As Betts fouls this one back out of play, 1-1.
Last night, strike zone by John Lipka, the plate umpire, and Tripp Gibson. I mean, he's a tight guy too. I mean, you can't say he looks for strikes. You got to earn them. You don't have big corners.
Last night's game was on Apple TV. Giants got shut out by Dustin May, 5-0. Only had 2 hits as Betts fouls it back again, 1-2.
5 in the win for the Dodgers last night.
Betts was 1 for 5 last night.
2 extra base hits in 8 at bats lifetime against Brebbia.
I think Betts also has a home run against Brebbia.
And a home run.
Not sure. He does have a home run against Brebbia. Came in August, I believe. 1-2 to Betts. Check swing. He checked it. 2-2.
No swing, says Mike Malinsky. Let's get first base, the crew chief.
2-2. A high pop up. At first base, J.D. Davis in foul territory makes the catch. And that's how this game gets started. First out of the ball game. Took Brebbia 5 pitches. Giants defense is J.D. Davis at first. Warmer Ford is second. Gold glover Brandon Crawford at short. Evan Longoria, another Gold glover at third. And the outfield from left to right is Estrada, Brinson, and Heliot Ramos back up. Joey Bart catching. John Brebbia on the mound. Great, good, or bad, Giants forever. Yep, feel the same way here. Not been a fun season, but still going to support him. Trey Turner batting 304. Always is a consistent 300 hitter. 20 home runs, 97 RBIs. 485 slugging, 349 on base percentage.
Turner, 1 for 5 last night. He had an RBI.
First pitch to him was a slider in the dirt.
We just saw the Atlanta Braves, who really have a talented shortstop in Dansby Swanson, who's going to be a free agent. And so is this
1-0 pitch. High fly ball to left.
Coming in is
Estrada in the outfield tonight makes the catch, 2 outs.
And that'll bring up Freddie Freeman.
And that'll bring up Freddie Freeman, who's has the highest batting average in baseball, I believe. Or second highest, I'm Goldschmidt.
2 hits last night.
330 average for Freeman, 20 home runs, 92 RBIs. He's had a phenomenal season. 404 on base percentage, 527 slugging. MVP candidate. First pitch to him is ripped to right field, base hit. On an 83-mile-per-hour slider low. Freeman went down for that one. And the Dodgers have their first base runner. Two-out single for Freeman.
I say he sees him pretty well. But you think about Grevy, I mean, he's a fastball slider guy. And what is the strength of Freddie Freeman? He might be the
Good
best
pitch,
slider
but
hitter in the
a
National
better
League.
piece of hitting there from Freeman.
It's a slider. I mean, it's not a hanger. He went down and got it.
And I'll bring up Will Smith, maybe the best hitting catcher in the league. This season, .257 average, 22 home runs, 82 RBIs.
0 for 3 in last night's game, hitting .257.
Slider in there for a strike, going one.
Dodgers are sitting on 99 wins.
Dodgers, they win tonight. They have win number 100. They already clinched the NL West, so they don't really have much to play for. They're almost certain to be the number one team in the NL, so they have nothing to really play for. Giants, still not eliminated from the playoffs, but pretty much are, I think, 8 games back of the third wild card spot, sitting at 69-75. Burbier throws to first.
So that'll be one of the goals tonight.
I forgot to update the scoreboard. Yeah, Freeman has been phenomenal. Even like since after the All-Star break, he has been
the 1-1
ridiculous.
Will
Smith fouls us back 1 and 2.
That one nicely, and he fouled it straight back.
Yeah, he had a good one to hit. Had some hang to it.
So it's 1 ball and 2 strikes to Dodger catcher. Run differential, Dodgers are in the top 6 of all time. Number 6, they have a plus 318 run differential. The 39 Yankees had the most with 411 run differential. Yankees are on that list 3 times. The other 2 teams are the Pirates and Cubs.
All-time top 6
since 1900.
Years, the Yankees on top of a couple of incredible years.
The 1-2 pitch will not be a pitch.
The Dodgers are going to continue to keep adding to it.
Yeah. This is it. Tomorrow will be the final time.
Dodgers have owned the Giants this season. Giants have only beat them 4 times. Dodgers have beaten them, I think, 10 or 11. 1-2. Grounded to Crawford, goes to second. Flores on the bag, makes the catch. Turner's out. Now on the inning. Top of the order different today. Estrada VR Flores coming up against Julio Urias. I'll be right back. So Giants lineup today is Estrada, David Villar DHing, batting second, highest he's ever batted. Warmer Flores batting third at second. J.D. Davis cleaning up at first. Evan Longoria at third, batting fifth. Joey Bart catching, batting sixth. Crawford at short, batting seventh. Lewis Brinson batting eighth in center field. And Javier Ramos batting ninth in right field. Backed up Julio Reyes, best Dodger pitcher this year. This will be his 28th start, 16-7 record. Not better than his 20-2, I think, last season. 152 innings pitched, 2.30 ERA, 144 strikeouts, 36. He is nasty.
I played there.
I keep forgetting to change the score.
How was it? It was Culiacan, Mexico.
So bottom of the
It was
first.
my first month of winter ball ever, so it took a little time. And I figured out how to eat breakfast.
Tyro Straley's off of the. This may be his first time leading off as a Giant. Takes high, 1-0.
Estrada hitting 262.
Estrada 262, 13 home runs, 55 RBIs.
In the game.
407 slugging, 319 on base percentage. Takes a slurve, I'd say. 1-1.
The Rios lifetime against the Giants 5-4, but an ERA of 2.16. He's always seemed to pitch well, but they haven't always scored.
No shift on for Estrada. He will go the other way. There will be no shift next year. Takes another slurve down low, 2-1.
0.75 ERA against the Giants this year. If you said that already, I apologize.
No, I did not. Well, and if you did,
Sean Jelly, going to be the bulk guy, I assume, tonight. Coming up in the pen.
Starting to heat up. He was activated today.
Activated today, Luis Ortiz and Roy Calhoun sent down. Estrada down the right field line. Foul. So like I was saying, Ortiz and Calhoun sent down, and Jelly and Ramos called up. Urias, pitch arsenal, four-seam fastball, curveball that's like a slurve, changeup, and rarely a sinker. Top at about 94.
He's going to change up the sinker. Everything he has movement. Not going to blow you away with velocity, but he will.
2-2 to Estrada.
Jam shot.
Slurve, jam shot to third, and Muncy doesn't have a play. Giants have a leadoff base runner. Well, it's going to be a tough play even if Muncy played it cleanly with Estrada's speed. Smooth roll to hit. Dodgers defense. Gold Glover Freddie Freeman at first. Gavin Lux at second. Trey Turner at short. Max Muncy at third. Joey Gallo made a nice sliding catch last night in left field. He's a Gold Glover. Trace Thompson in center. Mookie Betts Gold Glover in right, and Will Smith catching. I'll bring up David VR. Since coming back up from AAA, he's had a nice bat. It's been really good. Especially in that one Dodgers series, I think last week in LA. He was good. He had something like 3 home runs, 5 hits. It's really good. Takes a swerve inside and low, 1-0.
Even the way VR takes pitches, he just looks like he belongs. It's so much different than it was when he first got here.
The longest time, I mean, he was between speeds. Couldn't commit to the fastball. And that's all gone now. He's on board.
There's a strike.
Another slurve. Reese is on that line for 7 pitches. In there for a strike, 1-1. Last 11 games since being called back up, 353, 3 doubles, 4 home runs, 7 RBIs for VR. That's inside with the fastball, 2-1.
2 balls and 1 strike. Wilmer Flores is on deck.
Two-one. Ripped, fouled on the third base line.
Towards the end of the Giants dugout, it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The Giants are 6 games under 500. Obviously, with what's remained on the schedule, they'd like to get to 500 and then move forward.
Section of blue in the left field bleachers towards the left center.
And 34.
It's like a Dodger group that comes here a bunch. 2-2 pitch to VR. Hard hit to left, foul.
Look out.
That was ripped.
Jeffrey
Ball boy chasing it, ran all the way into the corner on the left field line.
He had good attention going after that.
2-2.
He didn't catch it, but he had good attention. Let's take a look at how much did he miss the by. Oh, about 5 feet.
It's good attitude.
Well, wearing boat shoes in the ballpark will do that to you.
Come on. Is that true?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it is.
I really like these black jerseys. Giants rarely ever wear them.
That's got to be a ball dude fine.
But-
I'm sorry.
I really like them.
I have to agree
That
with
is
you.
totally unacceptable.
That's right. You make a
Black
decision,
jersey with
you're
the
either
orange
gonna ball
SF
it or you're
logo
gonna
on
be
the
in
right
boat.
side.
You can't do both.
Really like it.
I don't care if they are color coordinated.
2-2.
Got him.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. First strike for Arias, first out of the bottom of the first.
Well, it's a food
And I'll bring up
fight,
Warmer.
An MLB food fight to determine which ballpark food is best this year. Fill out your bracket and vote for the Crazy Crab Sandwich at MLB.com/food fight.
Nice crowd.
Rare that we say we come to the ballpark where there's a threat of rain, but it is forecast tonight.
It is?
Yes, it is.
Swerve inside, why
I
not?
wish I'd have known that. I hung laundry out before I left.
Chance of rain. I know tomorrow for the
Yeah.
Niners game. So
Hanging laundry at my
big
house,
chance of
hanging
heavy
the
rain.
washcloth over the sink.
that won't be good
That's
because
as far
did
as
not
I
look good in the
ever got.
rain last week.
A towel over the deck.
Yeah, that
The
counts.
Giants. Did the Niners.
Wilmer with a
Swing and a miss. First changeup done by Arias, 1-1.
In the game last night and 5 for 27 against Julio Urias in his career.
One pitch.
Look out.
Broken bat, foul.
Both bat and ball foul.
That could not have felt very good.
Mark Harburg picks up the broken bat. This gingerly walks over to the Giants dugout to give it to him.
Take a look and see how far up the bat he got. No, actually,
It was towards the end, huh?
yeah.
How'd their boat shoes do?
But he was concentrating on the bat head. Here's Jeffrey Pochu's Perishow.
1-2. Pick off attempt.
The beauty of coming to the park, you just might see something you've never seen before.
Well, he just wanted to have a nice, quiet night, be a ball dude. And, there's our other ball dude over there, Nick Egan.
Well, that qualifies.
He's an NBA ref in the spare time, but that's okay. They're better than boat shoes.
On the ground.
On the ground to Turner. And Turner bloops it. But what am I saying? And Flores reaches. And that's going to be an error on Turner. Trey Turner.
Well, he knew he
First
had
and
a
second.
chance, but he had to hurry. And he just
I meant to say
couldn't get a
boots,
grip.
but I said boops. I don't know why.
And a rare mistake from Turner, who's had a really good year defensively.
So Giants have had 2 base runners on 1 infield hit and 1 error on the
Came in as a
infield.
pinch hitter last night.
JD Davis at first base tonight. Biggest Giants pickup this trade deadline. Trade him for Darren Ruff. And they also got Thomas Apucky for 2 scoreless last night. It's been solid. Davis overall batting .241.
And
First pitch, fastball in there
not
for
to
straight.
Davis's liking, and it's 0-1. Sometimes you go back and you go, that first pitch was the best pitch. But he has a plan.
0-1.
And the runner goes.
Runner goes. And
Tyro
it's
Estrada
Tyro Estrada still third base.
number
First
19
and
on
third.
That's a big
1 out
one.
now. That's Estrada's
That's that first
19th
third, 1 out
stolen base.
situation. It completely changes how Arias is going to go about trying to pitch to Davis now.
If that pitch wasn't in the dirt, I think
Boy,
Smith would have got
Tyro
him.
Estrada had the jump of the year.
Estrada did have a nice jump, actually.
Will Smith, Dr. Catcher, he just took a bite out of the ball. That's all he could
So the
do.
Giants are a fly ball in the outfield away. Getting a 1-0 lead. The 1-1 to Davis. First and third now, one out in the first. And he fouls this one away.
Ball back, fastball up and in, and it's 1-2.
Perfectly placed. A little cut on the movement.
MLB leaders in sack flies this year. Dodgers, number 1. I did not think he was the Dodgers. Second is the Guardians with 45. Red Sox 44 at third. Giants have 43. They have the fourth most sack flies. And with them is the Cardinals, who also have 43. The 1-2. Davis on the ground to Turner. This time he doesn't boot it. And he does not turn double play because Freeman could not catch it cleanly. And the Giants lead 1-0.
That is a run. That is a total gift.
So Giants this inning, infield hit, error on the shortstop, and then error on the first baseman. 1-0 lead.
Turner with a little flip.
It was a nice flip. Lux threw it in the dirt. Freeman just could not pick it cleanly. 1-0. Davis would have been out if Freeman picked it.
Its way into the pocket, so the Giants catch a break.
Dodgers with 2 errors in the first inning.
Davis digging as hard as he possibly can.
Giants,
Probably would have had it.
gifted inning.
So here's Longoria.
And I'll bring up Longo. Longo takes a strike.
So the stolen base benefits.
So Estrada stolen base, yeah, does give the Giants a run.
A little shaky defense by the Dodgers.
Dodgers defense looked like the Giants defense. Longoria just got a piece of that, 0-2.
He dribbles it foul.
I did again.
Joey Bart would hit if Longoria extends the inning.
Didn't update the score.
Giants haven't exactly stung the ball in this inning. But if the baseball gods are with you, you can take the lead, and they have. Davis goes.
Longoria with a high pop-up. Muncy wants it, and he'll catch it.
At the last second.
And in the inning, Giants get one on the fielder's choice error. Dodgers only have 1 error, actually. I thought they'd have 2. Muncy, Turner, Thompson coming up. I'll be back.
And Hunter is with it.
Hunter Pence is in the booth.
Really nice job on the field before the game.
I didn't see his speech,
And, it
but
was great to see you.
assume he did a good job because he's Hunter Pence.
Oh my gosh! I feel like a
55th
ball
Giants
sunshine.
Wall of Fame member
Just
is Pence.
overwhelmed
Ceremony was
with,
at like
like
8
appreciation that
tonight.
they came out from the East Coast and the opportunity to see him again. It just I got all the tingly feelings and I'm just like overjoyed to be a part of that.
Yeah, it was great. John Jelly is the new pitcher for the Giants.
Sean Jelly, very tall.
When it's time
Is
for
a
a
New York
change, they
pitcher on the
speedy oil
mound
change
for the
auto
Giants.
service. Your trusted oil change unit with brake experts is it's Max Muncy. And there's Paul
Max
Strike.
Muncy.
Take a look at the numbers for Sean Jelly. Last
Sean
time we
Jelly.
saw him
This is his
in
fifth
Milwaukee,
appearance, 0-1 record,
fantastic.
5.73 ERA. He's only 11 innings. In those 11 innings, 4 walks, 5 strikeouts.
Just throwing
So,
strikes. Yeah, he's
the
going to face a tight
walks,
strike zone tonight. He's going to have to
not
fight
been
to hold his
nice.
composure.
1-1 to
Pitch right
Muncy.
there before the line
Had
of
a
strike.
very
You
slow
got it
start
right.
this season, but he's heating up as of late.
So it never gets old in front of these
2-1.
fans, does it?
Not at all. Definitely feeling the adrenaline right now. Oracle Park is beautiful and amazing. But yeah, it was extraordinarily special to be a part, to be out there again. You're right.
Your
2-1
message was
pitch.
beautiful.
Muncy, high
I
fastball.
appreciate that.
I mean,
Called.
we never took you for granted.
Hunter
Now we
Pence
found out
prefers
that
instant
100%
coffee.
Pitts prefers instant coffee.
You know, I don't think that's true at all.
Not true.
It'll never
But
happen.
I'll take any coffee sometimes,
Foul back,
Follow
3-2.
out play. Yeah, Mike and I were raised with parents that Senka was the big deal.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, actually, my mother-in-law still loves that. She tries to make it all the time. We have this nice pineapple labs coffee that Lexi's put together, and we try to brew it all a special with all the fancy stuff. And she's like, I'll have the Senka.
Give me the Senka.
Hey, you like what you like. That's the thing with coffee, and anything.
That's true.
3-2.
3-2 to Muncy.
Still like needed.
Swinging
Yeah.
a high
High
ball
in
to
the left.
Tyrell Estrada.
Not deep. Estrada just on the warning
Like an
track.
infielder playing the
Will
outfield,
make the
puts it
catch.
away.
1 out.
It's exactly how Brandon Belt fielded his first fly ball when he was in left field.
And he got the nickname, the Baby Giraffe. He did.
How many games Tyro put on and out? And
Justin Turner, DH tonight.
Probably 10, 15
Okay.
maybe.
Okay.
He's been red hot.
He's athletic.
The
And
Dodgers.
that dive catch he made last night was something. Huh? Wow.
What do you miss most about
278 average for
the game?
JT,
What's the
13
thing
bombs,
about the
70
game that you
RBS.
really crave, that you miss?
I think I definitely meant to say this. It's the relationships. It's
First
the guys,
pitch is in there for a strike.
Obviously, I love competing. They have
Sinker just
card
caught the
games and
inside
stuff to
corner.
kind of feed that itch. I have surfing. I miss all the waves. I compete with myself there. But I think relationships at the end of my
3-1.
career is what meant the most. And to see
4-1.
some of the guys come out, Javi, and they also to give Del Blanco some credit for how much he meant to our team. I know he was never the superstar frontline face, but he meant so much and he gave so much to us. And I think he embodied kind of what we meant about being there for each
There's
other. We'd be in the outfield.
Curveball,
and we'd be
88 miles per
trying
hour.
to be with the pitcher.
Just
They don't even
outside,
notice. Just
2-1.
mentally, like, hey, we need a double play. We're going to think double play. And just like putting our hearts into it. And he was just giving. And I just was so happy I got to have him speak and tell him things.
Rips foul.
Well, when that whole
2-2.
situation happened with Melky Cabrera, everybody thought, well, this team is going to collapse. And Gregor Blanco and others just didn't let that happen.
Yeah, he was always ready. He was professional. He was an elite defender. And we had Pagan. Pagan's one of the best captains as far as positioning and feeling the game. Like, he didn't go by the scouting report. He would just move me, regardless of what
Line
anyone
drive,
said.
base hit right field for Turner. Just in
There's
front
Turner
of
with a base hit.
Helio Ramos. 1 out single, Dodgers' second hits of the ball game. I'll bring up Trace
So how do you
Thompson.
like our Hunter Pence shirts?
I think that's pretty sweet. Yeah. It's got the pants above the knees, the style that I didn't intend to create. It was just comfortable, and to me, it's about function. And then, got caught up on the fence.
Well, it's we're proud to wear it. I mean,
Hey, thank you.
You did something for the city, not just the team. You gave the city an edge. And I love to talk about you and Mike Morris when you were in Kansas City and you were intimidating the other team with batting practice.
That was the play. At least we thought we were. And I mean, it was
Just got a
it
piece
was
of
so
it, the
fun to
first
play with
pitch.
Morris.
Thompson did own 1.
You know, you kind of get caught up when you're talking on the field. I didn't get the message, so I'm glad I get to be here. But Morris was that brother that supported you. You know, they call it the bromance, and I just loved having power. He had posture, body language. He put his pants up above his knees to support me because he knew it was weird. He was like, I got your back. Yeah, let's do this. And he'd wiggle his belt, because I was always wiggling my belt. Just to have someone that supports you like that. And he was a part
Foul
of
back
He
zone,
drove
too.
in the game-winning run in Game 7. He hit the home run to tie it up against Nishek. And, literally, he went up against a righty-on-righty side armor, and Coach goes, I couldn't put you in a worse position. Good luck. And Morris just hits a homer and celebrates like we already won.
Plus, you got another year during your wedding.
Oh, yeah. He snuck in there another year. And, if he go in to save Bryce Harper. He might be
0-2 pitch to Thompson.
Swinging
Yeah,
it.
he was.
Curveball just slowing outside. 1-2.
He got lit up there by Smartcheck. Yeah, I mean,
Those are two big
that was
fellas.
a big fellas colliding. You never know what your last stage is going. That was tragic. We missed him when he was gone because of what he could do on the field. Hey, he said he's going to maybe play in the WBC for Great Britain, so look out.
1-2.
I'm not surprised.
Check the
at all.
swing. 2-2.
I'm not.
Yeah, he looks like he's ready to hit a couple homers. You know, he would always joke that Red Bull and biceps. And, if he hit one to the, you got Oracle and whatever, and it was a cold, heavy wind. I feel like back when we played, he hit it to the wall, and it would be a homer in 29 other parks, and he'd yell at our string trainer at the time, Carl. Come on, Carl, I need more biceps.
In the dirt.
That curve got away from a jelly.
After
3-2.
he hit the home run against the Cardinals, I thought there was a shot he was going to hurt people in the dugout.
I mean, he lived for the mosh pits. You know, that was just that team. We were edgy. You know, we had George. I didn't get to say that much about George
3
either.
tie.
This was the guy that didn't back down. We were super tight knit. You're talking Loki, George was as tough as nails, and we were really tight. And we liked to mosh. We liked to get a little rowdy, and that was part of the fun of that. Close.
3-2 to Trace Thompson with Justin Turner at first. The Giants with a 1-0 lead. We're with Hunter Pence here at the top of the
3-2. Thompson. Turner our first one out in the second. 1-0 Giants. Thompson hammered to left center field, and it is gone. Trace Thompson with another home run for the Dodgers, his 11th, and the Dodgers take the lead 2-1. That was a strike. My word. 421 feet for Trace. Clay Thompson's brother.
He loves middle away, and that is right in his wheelhouse. That is on a tee.
That was right down the middle.
Didn't want to walk it, came right out at the belt, and that's not an overswing either.
95 right down the middle. Thompson made jelly pay.
Well, Jelly kind of put him in that spot after he.
I'm going to Joey Gallo. Power hitting outfielder.
Joey Gallo.
Takes a strike call the ball.
Another tight strike zone. Saw it all night last night. Really worried about his younger pitcher going up against a tight zone because they can touch the pitch.
1-0. Strike. 1-1.
You talk about the mosh pit that was your clubhouse.
2-1 Dodgers. Gallabang 160. 17 home runs, 40 RBIs. Got booed out of New York. Came to LA. Rip to right field down the line. Fair. Ramos picks it up at the corner. Gallo on his way to second. Ramos' throw not in time. Offline. And Gallo with a 1-out double in second.
But anyway, finishing the thought. Yeah, with regards to Morse, I don't think anyone hit BQ further than him other than maybe Bump Garner. But no matter how big a moment, I love to try to hit as far as I could. Probably wasn't the best approach, but it was what I did for whatever reason at the time. And Morris liked to get into the homers, and Bump got all fired up. So, yeah, we just enjoy to get off the pitch. You walk out the beat, you get the tape in your first swing, and you swung as hard as you could. Yeah, I was here to to give everything I had to win, and that was like I felt like I was at my best when I swung hard because it just was like I didn't overthink it. Whenever I softened up or whatever at the time, I started working more with the delicate balance and like a more flow when I learned more about hitting. But when I swung hard, I felt like my best swing, my ace. We had never seen anything like that. I mean, the first round is always just kind of disguising as an instant throw to the right, getting things out. Yeah, not you. Yeah,
I'm going to have Gavin Lux at 293. Left-handed batter. Joey's first pitch to him.
Well, I don't know if you
Ball in there for
never brought up the 5-footer.
I don't know. Because of all of those hard sweeps, my hip is like, yeah, you're going to serve.
Lux 293, 6 home runs, 42 RBIs, 368 on base percentage, 428 slugging.
It's 0-1 to Lux.
Lux grounds this one to third. Longoria looks at the runner at second. Gallo goes to first for the second out.
This ended up being a great bobblehead. It was fence on the fence. That was a great play.
23 years of this ballpark. That's our favorite play in right field ever. And Ryan Vogelstone, you feel his name. Yeah, I love that one.
We point at the head because that was me and Blanco. Lock in the mental synergy, baby. See the good thing goes like stay locked in, baby. And Blanco's right there.
He was a good guy. Here's Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts, one of three Dodgers this week, with an argument for fourth.
Betts takes a strike.
One.
He hit a pop-up to J.D. Davis.
Betts popped out his first time up, 0 for 1.
Enjoy it.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. I like listening to you too as well. I mean, swings like he's defending the Queen. Where did you get that, Mike? How the Kruko-isms are just off the chain.
Well,
Strike 2.
Mike would be the first one to tell you that you can steal this stuff.
He told me that, but I still feel bad. But I'm still like, that's so good. I'm just gonna like stick that into the line. I give credit where credit's due, but it is amazing. You think of these like people, or is it just like
0-2.
You know what? Most of it
1-2.
just always just right buses in the minor leagues, sitting in dugouts. Guys, you know how down is them. Somebody will say something that's funny and you just remember it, and you don't know when it's going to come out. Well, that's the beauty of being an ex-player up here. And times we talk about just from the dugout, and you know our fans love it, and it's fun.
that's the fun of it. And when you get traded around a lot, Mike, which I played for a couple teams, and even bringing in
Joey looks
for
back
different
at
teams,
second.
you get all the different lingo. So every year,
Yo,
I
gets
feel
back.
like there was like different things that we would say would be our phrases of the year and whatnot. I always enjoyed that. I'll never forget the Roberson all sick. That was his thing one time.
You played Houston, Philadelphia. You brought big parts of those clubhouses with you, the Giants clubhouse. And it was all positive with the pride.
1-2 pitch.
Get out to right.
Hit to right. Ramos
And this is going to end
makes the
inning.
catch.
It's gonna end our
Inning
conversation
over.
with Hunter Pence.
Dodgers get a 2-run homer
It
from
was a terrific
Trace
evening,
Thompson
and
and take a 2-1 lead in the second. Bottom of the second we go. 2-1 Dodgers. Joey Bart leads off the second for the Giants.
One quick swing of the bat by Trace Thompson, and they take the lead.
First pitch to Joey.
So here's Joey Bart.
Fastball inside, taken 1-0.
Full of energy.
227 for Bart, 11 home runs,
I don't think it's possible.
23 ribbies.
No.
But I mean,
Power's been
what
there.
you see with him is exactly what you get. I mean, that's the way he is.
1-0
Off
pitch.
the field, on the field.
Curve foul.
He is definitely.
It's great. I mean, this year the Giants celebrated the 10th anniversary of the 2012 World Champs. He's not a decaf guy, but he's fun. It's great. I mean, this year the Giants celebrated the 10th anniversary of the 2012 World Champs. And when all those guys got together in the same room, you just stood back and you just watched them go. And man, there was energy
calls
in that
time.
room. Again, the same energy you felt walking into their clubhouse when they were going into the
My
playoffs
God,
on that
I
run in
always forget this.
2012.
Change back to the other one.
Just an incredible bunch.
1-1 to Joey.
1-1 pitch. Popped up,
Pops
foul.
this one back and out of play. Bart's had 9 lifetime at bats against Julio Urias. He's 2 for 9.
The 1-2 pitch.
Swing.
Nasty slurve, swing and a miss. Strike 3. Second strikeout for Urias.
Let's take a look
First
at
out
our
of the second.
Verizon player profile. Let's take a look at what Hunter Pence has done. He's the 55th Giants Wall of Fame member.
I'll bring up B-Crawl.
2012, 2014 World Series teams. Hit .390 in 11 World Series games. 789 games with the Giants. He hit .265 with 95 homers and 412 RBIs. It seemed like every one of them meant something. And there's his plaque on the wall right off of King Street. Take the walk and stop and say hello to the newest kid on the block.
Crawford bunts.
And this
It's a good bump because the shift was on and Crawford's going to reach. Nice decision to bump there. And he put it in the perfect place. 1-out bunt single for the Giants. They've had 3 hits. All of them have been infield hits.
A left-hander take it with him towards the first base side. All he had to do was get it past the pitcher. And remember, Urias, the left-handers, falling off towards third base. They had Trey
I'll bring up
Turner,
Lewis Brinson.
I beg your pardon, Gavin Lux.
Giants have the most bunt hits in the MLB. That was their 27th.
Here's Brinson.
First pitch to Brinson.
Brinson,
Inside.
remember, had a great series against the Dodgers and in Los Angeles.
Brinson banged 179 off. His home runs came against the Dodgers this year.
But boy, was it fun to watch when he was knocking the ball out of the park at Dodger Stadium.
The 1-0. In the dirt block by Smith, 2-0.
2 days. Ramos just activated today from Sacramento. In the 9th spot tonight, he's on deck. Cade Kapler really stacked up the right-handers against Urias.
The 2-0 pitch. Foul. Back into the seats. 2-1.
He was on that one. Brinson is 6'5", big fella, and a lot of left-handers try and get in tight on the hands. And Urias, I mean, that's a really strong part of his game, being able to do that to lefties, cutting that fastball at the belt.
Nobody on the three infielders on the left side of the infield. The only person on the right side, Freeman, holding Crawford.
All back again.
Brinson fouls it back again, 2-2.
We just saw the Atlanta Braves, and they were so much looking forward to having Ozzie Albies back, and he came back, but he fractured his finger tonight.
Oh, did he get hit by a pitch?
Sliding into second base.
Wow.
And I think it's possible that his season is over.
2-2 pitch. A high curveball.
That one got away.
Got away from Urias,
a full
3-2.
count to
Giants are getting some pitches out of
It's
Julio.
rare that you'll ever get a lot of easy takes and 2-strike counts against Urias. He has exceptional command of all of his stuff.
Helio Ramos on deck. 3-2. Swing and a miss. Brinson goes down. Third strikeout for Urias. Second out of the second.
The high fastball.
A high fastball gets him. And that'll bring up Helio Ramos.
Rare package, just below a high fastball. You see it so well, you just can't let it go by.
Ramos in the majors
Welcome
this
back,
year.
Elliot Ramos.
Batting
Here's his first
154.
at-bat in a while.
No RBIs, no hit, home runs. It's been a struggle in the majors.
And he takes very high.
Takes a
One
very
ball,
high
no strikes.
fastball. 1-0.
Giants with a run on 2 hits. The Dodgers 2 runs on 4 hits.
One on Ramos.
Little tapper.
Taps slowly back to Urias, who slides and throws him out. It's a nice play. Ramos had a first out in the inning. Third inning coming up, 2-1 Dodgers. Trey Turner, Freddie Freeman, Will Smith. Be back.
And it's 0-2.
So it's 0-2, Trey Turner. Again, didn't update this.
You got it good.
Turner flew out in the first. He's 0 for 1.
So home plate umpire Trip Gibson giving Joey Bart some time.
The 0-2 pitch. Curve almost hit him. He got past Bart 1-2.
1-2.
Overall, Turner's batting
3-0-3.
303.
And he deals to Turner. And this
Yep.
is foul back.
Turner fouls it back on their curveball. Count stays at 1-2.
On deck is Freeman and then Will Smith.
Freddie Freeman on deck. Will Smith in the hole. And Turner lines the base hit in the right. That's going to be a double with Turner speed.
Turner will hold.
No, it won't. Nice cutoff there by Ramos to him to a single, which is hard to do.
Pitch tonight, you see John Miller with Johnny Dasco, and in the back, Garrett Chan. They have their Hunter Pitch shirts on. And if you look into Spanish broadcast radio, there's Hunter Pitch talking with Erwin Higueros, Tito Fuentes there. You see Carlos in the background wearing their Hunter Pitch shirts. Pay tribute to a great giant.
Freddie Freeman with a base hit.
Freddie Freeman,
Off of John
1 for 1. He had a base hit off Brebbia, and that pickoff attempt gets past Davis. Ricochets back to Flores, but Turner gets to second easily. It's going to be an error on Sean Jelly.
Take a look, and you can see
It's nowhere near J.D. Davis. He never had to play.
It's way behind Turner, and Davis would have had to go through Turner to have any chance at all, so obviously he couldn't do it. 90-foot mistake.
So now the first pitch to Freddie Freeman. Batting .332.
Freeman
Takes a
takes
fastball
5.
just outside, apparently. 1-0.
1 ball and no strikes.
Really have to check the runner. Trey Turner, I mean, he is a very smart base runner, and he has tremendous speed.
The 1-0 pitch.
Out of play.
Fouled on the left field line, 1-1. His streaks of 10-plus games, Trey Turner has 4 of them. And Jose Abreu also has 4 of them, and Luis Robert has 3. Trey Turner right now on a 13-game hit streak.
You go home. Come set, you never look at all. You go home.
The 1-1 pitch. Jelly's really having a bad time with that curveball
No throw.
as it got past Bart, as Turner gets another 90 feet as he goes to third. That curve has been... Cannot control that curve.
If you're in the dugout, you're looking at Joey Bart and you're checking to make sure he's okay.
He took one in the mask, start of this inning, and they'll have to be talking about this. That's a ball he's got to catch. And that changes everything.
It's going to be able to pass
The
ball.
infield has to play now. They're coming in.
2-1. High and deep to right. Ramos back. It's going to be off the wall. Turner's going to score. Freeman will stop at first with an RBI single. 3-1 Dodgers. RBI single for Freddie. His 93rd RBI.
Right now, Sean Jelly's up. And they're making a pay. He's got it.
Chance for Freddie.
Down around the knees. That's where he gets his movement, especially his sink. And right now, with the mistakes above the belt,
Ramos played that really well as a rookie in the right field. It's not easy to play right field at Oracle. Ramos played that really well. I'll bring up Will Smith.
Pitching 5 beautiful innings in Milwaukee, and he was pounding the knees.
That was right down the middle to Freeman.
Early on, but he has not been able to find that release point yet.
That was down the middle, and Will Smith took it. 0-1. Leaders in batting average and average return scoring position. Freddie Freeman is 1 of 7. 330 leads the majors in the NL. And 381 average return scoring position. Another curve that Jelly just cannot locate. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Smith bounced out to Crawford to end the first inning. Bounces this
Bounce
one.
taught slowly.
It's gonna be a fair ball.
That's
Big
fair, and Longoria didn't even play it.
left and
What
hit
the?
right.
And
That's divine intervention.
Another
I
hit.
can't even explain this.
I don't know why. What?
I mean, usually you hit the cut of the
It was
grass,
going to go
it's gonna
foul,
go
then the wind, whatever that was, pushed it fair.
You see the look on
Andrew
the face
Bailey is
of
coming out to talk to
Evan
Sean
Longoria
Jelly.
going, what next?
I don't know what Longo was doing, but
Mobile uses WebEx to hybrid work because we make it work for everyone.
So Andrew Bailey departs. Muncy hit a fly ball to the left in his only other at bat.
so first and second, they'll have Max Muncy up.
Top of the third inning. Sean
Top of the
Yelich
third, first and
is going to
second.
do this.
Max Muncy takes a strike.
Defense has
That's a
not
good
helped him,
curveball.
but he's been a part of that defense.
And the Dodgers are just not the team you want to make mistakes with because they take advantage of them.
Shift on to the right for Muncy.
Make a 90-foot mistake, they make you pay.
That's a good sinker.
That's where it
0-2.
needs to be.
Start to
Last
get the
two
ball
pitches
down
were
around
good.
You're right. I mean, that's where he gets his ground balls. And right now, he needs one to try and get 2 outs with.
Oh, 2 pitch to Muncy. Ripped foul.
Foul. Carry him out to Wilmer Flores.
Nick Egan, our ball dude on the first base side,
He didn't have a chance.
yeah. I think he's happy that thing kicked away. He's a Rawlings guy, though. He could have hung in there.
Perfect night for sweatshirts.
Feels good.
0-2 to Muncy. On the ground. I mean, that's not on the ground. It's a line drive. Base in the right. And here comes Freeman. 4-1.
Smith will go to third.
Smith to third. Dodgers have their 8th hit, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Juniper Gin is America's original
And they have their 4th run.
Still here in the heart of San Francisco, right next to Oracle Park. This gin is bottled at 98.6 proof and unfiltered, a lot like the great people in our Fog City. It's the gin choice of our San Francisco Giants, Juniper Gin. Live life unfiltered.
Giants pen.
Now
Junior
Juniper
Marte and Alex
is
Young.
First and third with 2 runs in. Alex Young is throwing. Marte looked like he was going to start to throw. But this is
Justin
unraveling
Turner.
quickly now for Sean Jelly.
Sean Jelly's been really bad. First pitch to Justin Turner. There's a base hit in the center field, and it's 5-1. You got to take the ball away from Jelly now.
Young can't get ready fast enough. Now, if you're an infielder, you got to go in and have a talk. Although you can't do it that much anymore.
Oh,
And Jelly's going to... Okay. Thompson had a home run off Jelly last inning. Dodgers have 9 hits through 3 innings. Well, through 2 innings. I haven't even made it out yet.
All of a sudden,
It's still first and
5-1,
second.
and we're in the top of the 3rd inning.
Trace Thompson. Home run his last time up. Swings. And this is on a curveball.
Thompson hits a home run off of Jelly in the 2nd inning.
Oh, 1. In the dirt, nice block by Joey.
One ball and 1 strike.
Through 1 inning, Joey has 46 pitches.
Swinging
And
on
a high pop-up Can Davis get there? No, he's sent to the seats.
Good effort.
I still have not done this score.
Thompson's home run went into left center field.
Another pitch that was up. That's a 3-2 count. You want to walk him, but really a great pitch to hit. And Trace Thompson made him pay the ultimate price.
Thompson hit that home run on a fastball right down the middle.
Ground ball to Brandon Crawford.
Ground ball Crawford would be ideal for Jelly. Good pitch, good take, 2-2.
2-2.
Well, Alex Young, the lefty, heating up as quick as he can. The Giants pin. You got Joey Gallo, the left-hander on deck. This may be the last hitter for Sean Jelly.
Out of play.
Foul. Two pitch.
2-2 pitch. Not close. 3-2.
3-2. This game has gone away quickly.
I think you learn here when you come out of the minor leagues, you get to the big league level, when you have a problem locating low in the strike zone and you're missing upstairs, the big leagues, the hitters there are unforgiving. You have to have
Joey taking his time here. Pitch
down.
clock.
You start with a high release. It's
He'd
tough,
be penalized.
but there are tricks that you can do to get yourself down around the knees.
Ball 4. Bases are low. Nobody out. And that's going to be it for Joey, I would assume.
Here comes.
And it is. You got no choice here for you, Gabe. He's coming
And
out.
it's going to be
So Jelly, supposed to be the bulk guy, only gives the Giants 1. Alex Young coming
time
in.
for a change. Take Speedy Oil Change and Auto Service. Your trusted oil change tune-up and brake experts. We'll be back.
I'll be back. So Alex Young in the game. He's in a very tough spot. Bases loaded, nobody out. Giants down 5-1 in the third. 19th appearance on one. He's been solid. 2.87 ERA. 15 and 2/3 innings, 9 walks, 14 strikeouts. Hasn't given up a long ball. 290 opponent average. So waiver claim.
Facing Joey Gallo, who doubled in the second.
Joey Gallo doubled in the second. Back up here in the third with a great chance. A double would maybe close the bases. And he grounds this one up the middle. Crawford steps on the bag, and he won't get out. Or did he? He did. Crawford, that was a very weird play. But it's 6-1 as Muncy scores. The Giants getting out. Should have been a double play, but Crawford just, I don't know, that was
See
weird.
what Crawford was trying to do. He was trying to get to that bag so he would have a shot at a double play.
So Crawford had it,
Ball really had some
and he
spin
dropped
to
it, picked it back up.
The ball, he sort of
Yeah,
popped
he
out.
got Thompson.
Giants have to be
Ball just
happy
popped
they got
out of his
one
glove
out.
there. But he did get the one out. He wanted to get two, but one's fine. First and third.
Two sure-handed shortstops with a rare sloppy exchange.
Here's Lux.
I'll bring up Gavin Lux, Dodgers second baseman. First pitch to him.
Lux.
Outside,
Takes
one ball, no
outside for a
strikes.
ball.
Lux grounded out last time up, which was last inning. In the second, he's 0 for 1.
Swing.
Lux
Lux rolled out to
1-1.
Longoria
With the curveball.
in the second inning.
One pitch.
Runners at the corners and a
Swing and a miss.
miss.
1-2.
Lux just not picking up the spin on that breaking ball from Young. That's the look of concern near the batter's box.
And Young steps off.
This is a strikeout situation for Young.
One-two pitch.
And
He got a strikeout there. 2 down, first strikeout for Giants pitching. And there's 2 down in the third.
Ever. He's not seeing the spin on
Now we're
it.
gonna Mookie Betts
That's a
again.
free pass. It came at a good time with a runner first and third. That's exactly what they were trying to do, strike him out to get the out.
Giants still have Zapucki, who in the minors was a starter, so they still could get some length out of someone in the pen.
ninth hitter
Zapucki.
to hit for the Dodgers here.
So they wanted to do a jelly, but
a long half inning.
Zapucki did give them 2 last night, so I don't know what the Giants are going to do with the bullpen here. Pop out line for Betts 0 for 2.
This is Joey Bart running through some signals in case the Dodgers decided to send the lead runner, which would be Thompson. Giants right now just trying to get off the field. Young and Joey Bart going to reset.
1-0 pitch.
And Betts hits a
High fly ball to
but
center.
it looks like
It's in the park. Brinson
And
inning
that'll
over.
end the inning.
Finally.
The damage is 4.
Damage is 4.
Giants are coming up.
Off Jelly.
LA.
Giants coming up. Top of the order. Strata VR Flores. 6-1 Dodgers who.
You got 6 guys with 20 plus doubles, 10 plus homers, and 15 plus stolen bases. Tyro Estrada is in the club. 20 doubles, 11 home runs. He had his 18th stolen base tonight. Those are just great seasons. 6. Not that common.
Tyler Estrada leads off the third. Takes a strike.
And a called strike to Tyro Estrada, who picked up an infield hit in the first, and he scored.
The 0-1 pitch.
It's a high fly
High
ball.
fly ball to right.
Out to Mookie
Mookie
Betts.
Betts. 1 out.
1 out. And that'll bring up the rookie, David Villar.
Now bring up the DH tonight, David VR. He struck out his first time up.
Villar struck out on a breaking ball in the first inning.
First pitch to VR.
Here he looks at a pitch
Inside.
inside.
He gets a little frustrated with.
Well, I would be too. It's a strike.
Well, and as tight as the strike zone is tonight, it was much more loose tonight than it was last night with John Lithgow, who literally has the tightest strike zone in all of baseball.
High fly ball to left. Gallo at the track. 2 out.
Just missed that one, 2 down. Well, 49ers pre and post game live, and
I'll bring up Wilmer.
And it'll be tomorrow against the Seahawks at noon on NBC Sports Bay Area. So here's Wilmer Flores. If it rains hard tomorrow,
There's a beach ball in the field.
49ers must think that they got the rain jinx going.
Well, certainly had the rain jinx going against them in Chicago for the Open.
That football game is hard to watch. It rains so hard.
At times it was hard to see it.
Flores reached on a Trey Turner error.
First pitch to Wilmer.
And a strike.
Takes a pass ball. Just caught the bottom of the zone. 0-1.
Overshift is on for Wilmer Flores. He hits a
High fly ball to left.
Gallo back.
Chasing Gallo back at the wall. He leaps, and it is gone. Wilmer Flores with the home run, and the Giants have their second run of the ball game. 6-2 LA on top. Wilmer with his career high 19th home run this season. Julio was down in Wilmer's favorite spot. Just cleared the left field wall into the bleachers. 6-2. That'll bring up J.D. Davis.
J.D. Davis picked up an RBI.
Davis takes a strike.
Fielder's choice. No balls and 1 strike.
Davis ran to a fielder's choice, which resulted in a run in the first inning. Swing and a miss, 7-2. 0-2 pitch to JD. Rip to left with foul.
We're talking about the red rings around the Bay Area tonight, tomorrow. We haven't seen a lot of wind. It's a calm night anyway. You know what? It was really windy on the bridge coming in. But once we got here, it really calmed down.
Swing and a miss out in the inning. Fourth strikeout for Reyes. Wilmer Flores, though, with a solo home run. And the Giants get closer to within 4. 6-2 Dodgers after 3.
On the night where Hunter Pence was honored, we had a chance to wear these Hunter Pence shirts. Quite clean.
So Alex Young stays in. The first pitch, Trey Turner sees from him. He has a ground ball base hit in the right field for a leadoff single to start the 4th.
great. Hunter Pence walked to the booth. He goes, "What do you have on?"
Yeah. How do I get one of those?
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
you know what? You got to know the right guy, Hunter. Sorry.
I want to get that. I want to get that. I want to get that.
I'll bring up Freeman again for the third time. Freeman's 2 for 2. Two
So that'll
singles.
bring up Freddie Freeman, who's 2 for 2.
Some fan is screaming. First pitch to Freddie
Freeman
is a good pitch.
a lefty for
It
the
was in the
first time.
zone,
Takes a pitch low and
but it was
away.
called a
One
ball.
and no strikes. The base hit by Trey Turner. We're in the 4th inning. That's the 10th hit for the Dodgers.
Dodgers have 10 hits with 3.
This is
It's
foul
down the
out,
line,
left field.
foul.
I mean, that's the fear you have. You have a young pitcher out there like Sean Chile. You never want to see any pitcher get beat up, but especially a rookie. I mean, they have a tendency to wear it a little harder. But what Andrew Bailey will do tomorrow, I mean, he'll
Throw
sit down
over
with
first.
Sean and then he'll go back and they'll look at location with just about all of the hits that he gave up. And he gave up 8. And most of those
Joey gave up
locations were
8
up.
hits in
He
one
just had a
inning.
problem getting the ball down tonight. That's where his
4
tilt
runs.
is. That's where his
Another
sink
pickoff
is.
attempt.
And he could not establish the knee-high location tonight, and it hurt him.
Lefty versus lefty here with Young and Freeman.
1-1 to Freddie Freeman.
1-1 pitch to Freeman is a nice curveball. Just caught the outside corner. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Second strikeout for Young. Second strikeout for Giants pitching. And the first out. This is how races of the 4th.
Hey, do the cheer. You get a round to go. Space is limited. sfgiants.com/fantasycamp. Will Smith.
Will
Got an
Smith
infield
comes
hit
up.
in the 3rd.
He has a hit.
Here he takes a strike.
And he takes a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Outside, 1-1 strike.
We got something new, Mike. We haven't seen this.
It's the SF Brew Boat. Well,
Does that mean you can drink on that boat?
I would have to. Yeah, absolutely. It can't be a brew boat.
They're
if you're not
brewer
pouring
colors.
beer. That's right.
They just came in from Milwaukee.
That's right. Having a cold one on the bay.
Did that hit him?
Yeah, this is going to get away.
He got away from Bart, so Turner will go to second. Turner's been moving around the bases for free.
We've been here.
Both times he's reached, it's been wild pitches to get him to second. And first time up, he also got the third on a pass ball.
You'd think by now, not only would we have known about the brew boat, but we'd have tested it out.
Or our idea.
That's genius right there, as far as I'm concerned. See, Hunter Pitch, he'll take that, and he's going to have a coffee brew boat.
2-1 to Smith.
Backdoor.
Outside, that was a ball, but called strike. 2-2.
I wonder if that, what do you call that thing in the back? It was moving.
Well, the old river boats used to have the paddle,
You think that's,
paddle wheel.
Yeah, the paddle. Do you think that's actually working or that's just a prop?
Oh, I'm thinking that's what's making that thing go.
2-2 pitch to Smith. In the dirt, blocked by Joey.
Yeah, I'm never surprised anymore at unique boats that we see floating around McCovey Cove. This is unique. We've never seen anything like this. Did you get the phone number?
I'm in. I want to do a game from there.
You will not have to twist my arm.
Three-two pitch. Smith grounds this one to third. Longoria bobbles. Go to first. He'll get him. 2 down. Turner goes to third. He was on the move
Now,
to
word
steal.
from Jack in the Box.
Mix good sauce with my new spicy good sauce for spicy good sauce.
Here's Muncy with 2 outs.
I'll bring a Muncy.
Part of that 4-run third inning with a base hit.
You think back a year ago as to what these two teams are going down the stretch of September, banging heads. It was an incredible race.
20th pitch from Young. On a Muncy's outside.
The condition of the teams going into the playoffs, they were tired from the regular season. The Giants were eliminated in the first round against the Dodgers. Dodgers had to go past the Cardinals on a wild card game to get to the series with the Giants. This year, it's a complete opposite for the Dodgers.
Curveball in there for a strike. 2-1.
It's going to be a matter of can they stay sharp. They're going to have home field advantage. They're going to miss the first 5 days of the postseason. They're going to be sitting idle at home. They've clinched already. They have to figure out a way to stay sharp before they open up.
3-1.
Baseball is not a sport where you can take 5 days off and feel like you're going to be sharp when you come back.
Green 1.
3-1 pitch. That's a strike. 3-2.
I mean, we saw that with the Giants made the championship runs. I mean, they never swept a series until it was the World Series. But they continued to play, and teams that they were going to play swept, and they had to sit idle for 3 or 4 or 5 days.
The Tigers were very upset that they had to sit for so long, which is partially their doing because they just beat everybody.
They were really
3-2
good.
pitch. Ball 4.
And the walk.
So it's first and third, 2 outs for Justin Turner.
So here's Turner. Turner's got a couple of hits. First and third with
First and
2 outs.
third, 2 outs. Justin Turner, 2 for 2 tonight. First pitch to him.
Turner
He has
checks
a
the
strike.
swing, and it's a called strike.
One of the hottest guys in all of baseball this month of September.
Last 48 games, Turner's batting .376,
What he's done.
9 home runs, 40 RBIs. He leads the MLB in batting average. So that's 48 games.
Even better yet. Now the graphic on the bottom of the screen.
The 0-1. Ripped to left, and it's going to fall in front of Estrada.
Third hit.
Third hit of the ball game. Drives in
His bat head control right now.
Thompson. Well, no, it's not Thompson. All right, 7-2.
Look at the location. I mean, That is a gift, middle in. It just seems like the guys get really hot. They get good pitches to hit. That's a good pitch to hit.
This is Thompson coming up.
Thompson.
First pitch. Tapped slowly, foul. Seven-two in the fourth inning.
So they figured out the foam finger thing. Look at this. You know what? I want to get some of them now.
Yeah, I do.
For them, they figured it out. How about that?
Another ground ball, foul.
I mean, there's got to be a website where it's, how do you fold your foam finger? Because they all got it going. I bet Mom right there figured it out.
Yeah, I think so.
You figure things out when you're eating caramel corn. It's just magical.
0-2. Inside 1-2.
No swing is 1-2. A 7-2 lead for the Dodgers. They've scored in every inning except the first.
1-2. On the ground to third. Longoria goes the second inning over. Dodgers get another. Lead 7-2 after 3.5. Longoria, Bart Crawford. Dodgers have 11 hits and 4. Giants had 3 hits, 2 runs. Dodgers 11 hits, 7 runs.
On the hill.
Tomorrow night for the finale is Andrew Heaney versus Alex Cobb. It's on Sunday Night Baseball, 7 on ESPN.
He's got 3 no decisions and 3 wins. And look at the ERA. So Heaney against Cobb, weather permitting. As much as this area needs rain, we shouldn't complain one bit about the possibility that it's going to rain for a couple of days.
Longoria, 0-for-1, leads off and takes the ball.
Takes low and away. 1 ball and no strikes. Longoria popped out in his first at bat. Here he takes a call strike.
1-1 the Longo. One pitch.
Outside.
2-1.
2 balls and a strike. Giants with 3 hits. One of them a home run by Wilmer Flores. This is hit sharply
Hit to Turner. Trey Turner.
And Turner will make the play. And that'll bring up Joey Bart. It's Orlando Cepeda's 85th birthday, and there he is in one of the boxes. That's the Tony Bennett suite, which is located at the very end of the club level down the right field line. It's an awesome suite. It's that one part, Mike, where you can see everything.
It's the best view of this entire ballpark, I think. Zerling. Maybe Bowl.
Joey Bart takes
Joey
his
Bart
side lineup.
struck out in the second.
I'm going to look forward to the 7th inning where Brunell sings happy birthday to
1 strike.
1-1 the Bart.
you said 85 years old for Orlando Cepeda, and he still looks dapper coming in with his hat.
He does.
Shirt combination, color coordinated.
He's always
Slow,
been a hat
2-1.
guy, right?
Always been a hat guy, always been a very dapper dresser. I mean, every picture you go back and see, take a look at Cepeda when he was playing in the 60s with the Giants and the Cardinals. I mean, he was always clean, always clean. Total style master.
3-1.
Blowing in. That's the view we're talking about.
You look into the Cubby Cove, the boardwalk, the arcade across the field, see Treasure Island and the Bay Bridge. It's just stunning views.
41 pitch to Bart. 3-2.
3-1, big bender. It's the last thing he was looking for. That's the thing about Arias. He's got exceptional command with that big curveball. One of his good weapons, but he's got other things that he can do now that he's learned since he's got the big leagues. When we first saw him, he's a 2-pitch guy.
3-2.
Fastball, curveball, go get him.
Got him. 2 down.
Joey Bart is gone.
5th strikeout for Arias.
No, Giants fans, save like a closer with Xfinity Supersonic Bundle. You can get an amazing value on unlimited gig speed internet streaming. Xfinity
I'll bring up
Mobile with
Crawford.
unlimited data. Learn more at xfinity.com/gig. Here's Crawford. Crawford with a nifty move as he pulled a bunt down the first base line for a hit. Here he lines
Line drive over the leap of Turner in the left center field baser for Crawford. A bunt hit and a little bloop. 2 for 2.
down the first base line for a hit.
Oh, yeah, she's got a cookie, and she's not sharing. She can make that cookie last 9 innings. Not a problem.
I'll bring up Lewis Brinson.
What do you bet Grandma brought the cookies?
Oh, she made the cookies.
I'd say it looked pretty good.
That was a 9-inning cookie, too.
Outside called
Big one,
strike.
Texas.
2 more
Oh,
innings,
1.
we're going to need one.
That cookie's a mood changer right there.
Brinson struck out in the second. He's 0 for
0-1
1.
to Brinson, who struck out in the second.
Crawford at first. 2 down. Giants down 7-2. 0-1 pitch to Brinson.
Little pop-up,
Pop up. Smith watches
Freeman
it go into
over.
the seats. Foul.
out of play. Seven-two Dodgers. Lots of work to do. Yeah, I bet that's a fact. That's not a stretch.
Yeah, I can see him doing that.
really high,
Had
1 and
the
2.
cheerleading outfit on, but wherever he was, in what uniform he was in, he was going to be a cheerleader.
Well, we saw him cheerlead in front of 1 million people in 2012 on the doorstep of City Hall. He did a pretty good job.
1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
Brinson out swinging.
Brinson down swinging.
Happy
Inning
birthday,
over.
Orlando
7-2
Zapata,
Dodgers after
one of
4.
our living monuments. A little toast, and we toast to you.